Man, what's good? We got Saneit here. What's up with you?
What's up? It's me.
How you feeling today, man?
I'm good. I'm excited. You know what I'm
Alright.
saying? I had a good day.
Alright,
And
alright.
we here.
We here for sure. So now for the people who don't know, let them know where you from.
I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
Okay.
But I'm based here in DC.
Alright. And how'd you make that transition from Chicago to DC?
It was pretty smooth.
Okay.
Coming from Chicago to DC, started at Howard.
Okay.
So that's how I got to DC. I've been here for 5 years.
5 years?
My second home, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've been here for about the same amount of time.
I
Nah, a little bit
like
longer,
DC.
little bit longer, but yeah.
I really like DC.
Yeah. DC's great. Like
Yeah.
it's one of my favorite cities.
Especially for like black people.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of successful black people here.
Yeah, that's yeah. We were just talking about that. Like, I love to see there's so many flourishing black people in this area. So,
Yes.
yeah. Okay. So well, you said you went to Howard.
Yeah, I went to Howard. Just graduated last May.
All right, the real HU, is that the real HU or?
Period.
We ain't
No
debating about that.
Hey, there's no debate. It's never happened.
All right.
Never been. Never will be.
All right. So as far as music, when did you get into music?
I started singing like super early.
Okay.
Then
Wait, super early, like what's super early?
my first choir, like the first time I joined the choir, I was 5.
Oh, 5. Dang.
Yeah.
Wait, was it like a church choir or like a school?
Church.
Okay.
Then I went to a performing arts high school in Chicago called Lincoln Park.
All right.
What else? I started getting trained vocally at the age of 10.
All right.
And then, kept going. Then I came to Howard. And I actually started, my major was music.
Okay.
I was a jazz vocal major.
Okay.
But then I changed it. So I started recording music when I was 15.
Okay.
And I put out like my first single in 2015.
2015. Okay. So what made you want to get into music? Was it something like your family
I
did?
Liked music.
Oh, you just always liked it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know why, but like my mama said, like she would always just catch me like singing and stuff anytime like songs come on. But my whole family is just like
into music.
Yeah, into music.
Okay.
They can't sing, but
yeah.
But I just grew up like in a household where it's like music.
Yeah. Well, everybody think they can sing when they're in the car by themselves. Like,
Right. But then I don't know. I grew into something,
Yeah. Okay. So who were some of your influences growing up?
Monica.
Yeah. No, Monica
They
had
knew
them
I was gonna
jams.
say that.
Monica had them jams back in the day.
You better know. Monica, Whitney Houston, Missy Elliott. I love them. Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
The list goes on. Honestly, Brandy.
No Beyonce?
That's just the like giving.
Oh, okay.
I just feel like sometimes you don't even have to say Beyonce because it's just like.
Oh yeah, folks should know that.
You should know.
No, I'm just making sure. Just making sure. You make sure you're part of the Beehive, man.
Yes,
I ain't want nobody to pull.
admire her for real. Like she's dope. I don't know if those some big shoes to fill.
Oh yeah, she up there with like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, she up there.
Yeah,
Dancing and singing, that's hard.
Yeah, very hard. People.
That is a hard task. Like,
yeah,
you got to give it up to me. But yeah, those are like some of my influences.
Okay. So, you have the Fantasy album. Is it an album mixtape?
Yes,
album.
It's an album.
Album.
It's out and it's bomb and it's great and everybody should stream and listen to it from the top to the bottom. Not just like picking out the songs that got stars next to them. You gotta listen to it. The whole thing all together.
Now, I was listening to it on the way here. I enjoyed it a lot. I like how you had the different interludes. It felt like an album, you know what I'm saying? And it felt like a collection of songs put together. So, what was the creative process behind that album?
At first, I was scared to do an album.
Wait, why?
Because I just felt like, I'm not signed to anybody. Like, why would I put out like a whole entire album? I didn't know how I was, going to be received and like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was just like a lot of mixed feelings and I was like, but then I realized, who I am. Like,
yeah, you gotta take that. You gotta be confident in yourself. You can't doubt yourself. So
no, I'm not.
Yeah.
Not anymore. The album's here, so have no fear. The album's here. But yeah, the process was really like, it was long because it started after graduation.
Okay, wait, when did you graduate?
In May.
In May, okay.
So it started after that. And,
congrats, by the way.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And then it was like, it had a totally different sound.
Yeah.
And then I went through some things. That
wait, what was the original sound?
It was more like, I don't know,
like
up
upbeat,
tempo,
okay.
like, yeah, it was like fun.
Yeah.
Not to say like fantasy not fun, but it's just like you really can feel like you could tell like I was going through something. You know?
Okay. Wait, what you go through, or you don't go to? You said what?
I got my feelings hurt.
Oh man. Now you
pain.
Hey, heartbreak creates some great
music. I heard
music.
that make the best music.
Yeah. So
yeah, I guess I mean I'm cool now. I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
But yeah. So then it kind of like changed the like feel of the album. And then I don't even think. Actually, the hate came like way later when the album was done. Like,
wait, what type of hate? What hate you talking about?
The song, the hate.
Oh, the hate. Okay.
It came like after the album was done, and I was like, nah, like I have to go to the studio immediately and record this because this has to be on there. I was like, I'm not dropping the album without this. This has to be on there. Okay. Because it was like, I feel like everybody can relate to having haters, and it's like. Basically, how you respond to them, like you can't feed into that stuff. Oh yeah, of course not. You gotta feed into the positivity. Period, because I'll be great anyway. But okay.
So do you write all your own music, or do you? Okay.
I didn't start like collaborating with other people like writing until I met Jordan and Josh. So Jordan has like 2 songs on the album that he wrote, and
Okay. Wait, so he recorded like a reference track for you, or like you got?
Yeah, he's a really good writer. Yeah. Like I really like Jordan's work, and we work really well together. And then of course like I change some stuff around so it can sound so it's fitting for me. Yeah. But he's a really great writer. Like I like his songs. All right. The rough draft stuff, you don't want to hear that.
Oh yeah, I was just about to ask. I'm trying to hear some of those reference tracks. I'm definitely trying to hear some.
Jordan, oh my gosh! If Jordan lets y'all hear it, then that's on him. But
you don't keep those in the vault.
In the vault, no, you cannot hear. Cause I feel him. I hear where he's trying to go with it.
Yeah, of course.
I'm like, okay. But I mean, he's no Luther Vandross. But it's cool. I get it. It's a reference.
Just add a little pitch correction.
Period.
It'll be all right. Yeah. So who are some other producers and writers that you want to work with
in the future?
Yeah, in the future.
Oh my gosh, I know for a fact. I know like I'm not leaving this earth without working with Missy Elliott. Okay. That's just like my number one. Yeah. Like I have to.
Yeah, she's a legend.
I mean, she cold.
Yeah.
I had to get a song with Missy.
Okay.
Who else do I like? I love and admire Rico Love. Oh, yeah. He's one of my favorite writers in the industry.
Yeah, he's great.
So dope. Oh my gosh, Sean Garrett.
Oh yeah, him too. He slept on. People don't talk about him a lot, but he's amazing. Yeah.
Out of this world.
Amazing writer.
Yeah. Those are some dope people.
Nah, you gonna make it happen. You gonna just stay focused, stay on this track, and you gonna definitely make it happen.
I be writing my goals down too, like it just come to life. So.
All right. So what are some challenges you faced, just in music in general? Just being a female, being a singer. Like what are?
I just like right now for me, I feel like any, upcoming artist, I feel like that growing your fan base is like, I don't think that's easy at all.
Yeah, definitely
because,
not.
A lot of people are stuck in like who they listen to,
Yeah.
So it's like you have to get people attention. Like, why would they listen to you?
Yeah.
Like, what makes you special, and what makes you different, what makes you unique.
Okay.
From, you know, the artists that they already listen to.
Okay. And what are some of those things for you? Like, what do you feel like makes you special, unique? So.
I feel like I don't sound like anybody.
Yeah.
And I don't make music to fit for whatever the sound is or whatever the wave is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel like that's just naturally how I stand out.
Okay. All right. So how do you feel currently about, you know, where R&B is? Because there's a lot of new artists coming out, like the Summer Walker, Scissors, Ari Lennox, Hers. Like, how do you feel about, you know, female vocalists overall right now?
I like it. I think R&B is like in a good place right now. I feel like I be hearing like negative things sometimes because like people like R&B is dead and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess it depends on who you listen to. I also listen to like a lot of underground artists. So,
okay. Like who? Put us on somebody, so you know.
I listen to a lot of people from like back home too. So I listen to like my friends. I got friends that make music and stuff. So,
okay.
I mean, I listen to everybody. I try to be open.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have like, I don't think R&B is like in a bad spot.
Okay.
So everybody that you just named, honestly.
Yeah, you listen to
like, you know, dope people.
Yeah, and, I'm on them heavy, like.
Yeah, you definitely and when you're not like in positions like that, I feel like you have to like, you know, respect it and admire it because it's like, wow. Like even to see someone walking, you like, she said she has social anxiety, but she's still like, you know, pushing.
Yeah, pushing through. Yeah.
So
a lot of people sleep on that, but it's like
that's hard.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I used to cry performing in front of people, so I get it.
Wow.
It takes a lot of courage to do that.
You
know, anybody that's close to me, like they will tell you, like I have grown so much as an artist, like so much, even from recording to performing, like so it takes a lot to be an artist. It's not easy. I don't know why people think making music is easy.
It's one of the hardest
Maybe
professions.
making music is easy. Maybe like the process of recording. Having it,
but becoming a star is not easy whatsoever.
Owning it, no, that's not easy at all. And there's thousands of people looking at you like
constantly, you know, picking at you.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are praising you.
Everybody got something to say.
Yeah, exactly. So, how does the DMV music scene compare to the Chicago music scene? Like, what are some similarities, and then what are some differences?
I feel like I always say this, but I feel like DC is like, I don't know, like here, like y'all just love music differently. Like DC is like y'all just love music. You hear music like walking down the street. It's not like that in Chicago. So I feel like we do like music too. We love music too, but it's like different. Okay. Like when you in Chicago, you're not just gonna walk down the street and hear music from people's corner stores and stuff. It's not like that. Like the go-go music, I really like that. Okay. I love go-go music. Shout out to DC. I like go-go music. Oh yeah,
go-go lit for sure.
Yes, some people don't like it, but I like it.
Oh no, they tripping.
I like go-go music.
Yeah, they tripping.
Similarities, I would say, it would have to be like passion.
Okay. Both two passionate cities. When it comes
very passionate cities. Like very passionate. I feel like maybe in DC they embrace you more. Chicago is very hardcore. Like
but
performing in Chicago, if don't nobody know you, it might be. But I feel like in DC, if don't nobody know you, like people still. But
it's funny because I've heard people from DC kind of say that about DC, where they feel like people here don't embrace others as much as they should. But me being an out of towner too, I feel like they do. But
maybe I feel like when you from somewhere, you might be kind of like blind to it.
Yeah, maybe a little.
But I feel like because I've also like been in DC so long, like people know me, you know, in my city, people know I'm an artist from my city, but my artistry is like not based in my city because I spend my time like in DC. Like while I was growing as an artist, I was in school.
Yeah.
So I was in DC as an artist versus like other people that's in the city that spent time in the city every single day performing, working, and all that stuff. That I wasn't that artist.
Okay.
So I didn't really start like, you know, performing at the crib until like recently because I've been in DC so long. So I feel like I see, you know, like both sides. Like I get it. I get it, but then it's like, I know my city too. Like they look. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? DC is just like, I don't know. You have to like, for those who haven't been here, like you would have to come to like see what I'm talking about. Like this is a very
vibrant city. Like,
man, it just feels so good. Like emphasis on the Black person.
Yeah.
Happy Black History Month. I'm so glad to be in DC during Black History Month. Like it's amazing. Like this city
and
is
pop
so
culture
black.
Pop culture that hasn't really shined its light on DC yet. Like we don't like when people think of exciting, lit, fun cities, they never really mention DC, but DC just as lit.
I feel like because it was like a political look at first.
Yeah.
That's how I felt when I was growing up. Like whenever I would think of DC.
Yeah, you like, thinking of the White House.
Yeah, you think of the president.
Yeah, exactly. You're not
like
thinking.
You don't know. Like I never knew like this was DC until I became a part of it.
No, that's a fact. I didn't know about the go-go.
Never knew any of this stuff. So like, but when you go to Chicago, I feel like the most fun time to be in Chicago is during the summer. Oh my gosh, the city is buzzing. Like it's fun. It's so much stuff to do.
Well, what do you have to say to the people who's scared to go to Chicago? Because
there's nothing to be scared of. I hate that people are scared of my city. I don't like that.
Oh no, I ain't scared personally, but I know some people who be like, oh no, I ain't going because you know they watch one too many.
Why would you go to anybody's city? Why would you go anywhere where you don't belong? Yeah. Like I would never go to somebody's city and go to some parts that have nothing to do with me. That's That's just natural. Like that's just common sense. Like I wouldn't be and strolling through Southeast DC.
Yeah,
like I'm from here. Like no, I feel like wherever you go, like go see things that's you know a part of the city, not like
don't go there for the bullshit.
Not like you live there.
Yeah. Okay.
So I mean, other than that, the city is beautiful. Yeah. Like it's so many like museums. I don't know. It's all type of stuff to see.
Yeah, I still haven't been. I need to go. I need to go out there. I heard a lot of good things about it. So
yeah, it's fun.
I gotta pull up.
Chicago be lit. Chicago be fun. I'm ready to go back home. I'm actually going back home at the end of the month. So
okay.
I'm excited about that. But I like both of these cities for different reasons. I also feel like Chicago has the best food. So
yeah, y'all say that a lot, but I don't know. I got to come out there and verify those claims. I ain't been yet, so I can't vouch. But
DC ain't hitting like Chicago.
I'm from Texas. I'm from the South, so I feel like I feel like the South got the best food. But
I feel that, but then I just feel like you have to go.
Yeah, see, I can't see that Chicago one.
Come to the 773.
I'm gonna pull up one of these days, man.
Yes, pull up.
But man, is there anything else? Is there anything else you want to say before I get up out of here?
Anything else? Be blessed.
Be blessed.
Stay with God.
All right.
Don't do nothing without God.
Amen.
No decisions, nothing. You can't do nothing without Him, or it's gonna go wrong.
Amen.
So with that being said, it's your girl Saneit, and I'm out.
All right.